Good morning, everyone. I am out getting coffee because sometimes when you work from home, you just need to get out of the house and get some fresh air. And today was one of those days. And let's be honest, it's nice to get out of the house without the kids once in a while too. So I wanted to pop in and talk to you guys about some things that are on my mind today. And perhaps you've encountered these times as well. So I want to talk about mindset and how it can affect your journey, your workouts, your nutrition, everything, your workplace, everything. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a backstory so I can lead up to how I got to where I am today, the things I battle and how I get past those. So I want to take you back to years ago when I was in college, and I remember going in. I've always struggled with math. Like, math has always been my weakest subject in school. I've always loved English. I love writing essays, but I was awful at math. And I always had this mindset that I just couldn't do it. I walk into a math class with that mindset that I couldn't do it, and that was final, right? And I'll never forget, there was I was going to school to go into business administration. It was just a generic degree. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I knew I wanted to be in business. So I was taking all the classes that needed to be done for that major, and then I got into Math 111. And for those of you that have taken that class that struggle maybe just a little bit, like, it's a hard class. And I remember failing the first time I took it. And it wasn't because I couldn't do it. It was because my mindset told me that I couldn't do it. And every day that I walked into that classroom, I had this mindset that I was just going to fail. And I remember not putting enough time and effort really truly into learning the subject, and so that I could pass it. So I learned from that, and I found myself in a counselor's office asking for help and advice. And I'll never forget what she said to me. The first thing she said to me was, maybe you should consider switching to another major. And if you know me, it kind of took me to the point of, wait a minute, are you telling me I can't do this? And so it made me switch my mindset because somebody told me that I couldn't do it. And in a way, they challenged me to push myself to do it. So I went back in there, I took Math 111 again, and I passed it. And then I moved on to 243 and 253, and I became an econ major, which economics was the hardest subject for me in school. But I took that as a challenge. And what I learned from all of that was, when we go into something with a mindset of failing and that it's something we can't do, it's a powerful thing. Our mindset controls everything that we do or we don't do. And failure is just one of those things that comes out of fear. And I think we all have that inside of us on one level or another when it comes to, it may not be math for you. It might be, putting yourself out there, talking about your journey to other people. It could be a number of things. But what I learned from that experience was that, I might have not been very good at math, but I certainly wasn't at the point where I couldn't do it. I could. I just needed to put a little more effort into it. So it's the same way with this journey and everything that we encounter during our fitness and our health journey. We are going to have times where we feel like failures because maybe we didn't push ourselves hard enough in our workouts, or maybe we went into a workout program with the mindset that we could not do it. And I've definitely been there before, and I know when I first started P90X, I tried probably about it was more like 10 years ago. I tried P90X, and I did it 2 days and I was done. And so when I started this journey with another Beachbody program, I was a little concerned because I had never stuck with anything before. And, once I got through it, the 21-day fix, and I kept doing it, I started to see results. that I could go to that level. And then I did it. I just went into it and I did it. So yes, I modified along the way, but that's what we do. You challenge yourself, and that's what this journey is all about, is finding finding ways to challenge yourself, to motivate yourself, and know that you need to change your mindset if you're going into this thinking that it's a quick fix, or if you think that you can't do something, because you can. And you just need to it starts with showing up every single day, even on the days that just are really crappy. Maybe you had a bad day at work, maybe you had a bad day at home, whatever the case may be. You just have to change your mindset to say that from you can't to change that to you can. And so another example, I found times during a workout where I might be doing a move and it's really, really hard for me, and I've found myself shaking my head no, like I can't do it. And I've stopped myself in my own tracks to say, nope, I can do this. And that kind of, you have to push yourself sometimes. So anyways, I'm almost home and I'm going to get back to work, but I just wanted to share that with you guys and challenge you today on paying attention to your mindset, and pay attention to the things that you may subconsciously be telling yourself you're not able to do, or not capable of doing, and turn that mindset around, because every single person is capable of so much in their lives, and it starts with telling yourself that you can do it. So, all right guys, have an amazing day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.